Yes, good evening, people. Welcome back to another video. And tonight, I've got three guys at the minute. I've got Annie, Bristol City fan. I've got Ryan, who's a Jonathan Deary fan, and Canada, and I've got my guy Jason as well from in Kent. So, good evening to you guys.
Good afternoon, evening.
Yeah, good evening.
And
Good morning to you from Australia, good evening, also New Zealand, and also Japan, and anywhere in the world you're at. And if you do like the video, guys, can you please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. And I've got quite a few people watching already, 30 already. Wow. So thank you very much indeed for that. You know what to do. And the membership is open. And if you want to become a member, it's just a little 99p. And also, you like to donate, donation is open as well. So it's been just a quick one before going to the main bits. It's just sad news of David Harrison, the King of Northumberland, and I was absolutely hurt, absolutely gutted when I heard the news last week, guys. And I'll start with Annie because we just said off air that we haven't got over it. And I don't blame you, mate. I don't.
No, and I just think it's so sad it's happened to such a nice person. And I said yesterday on Paul's stream, I'm gutted. Still am gutted. I didn't meet Dave ever. He was just the most loving person, just had the best of hearts, and he just accepted anyone for what they were. I was a Bristol City fan. I was from down south. I just came on here for a laugh, basically, first time, and Dave just kind of told me to go. Basically, it was Dave, Paul, John, you, John, and a few other people just kept me coming onto channels. I would have never come on, and Dave was one of them. Just one of the best people in the world. And when people say Geordie's the best people on earth, I think Dave kind of personifies that. He's the poster boy for that, and he was just the best.
Yeah, well said, Annie. Absolutely fantastic. And listen, he's one of the nicest guys I've met, and it just hurts. It really does hurt. It really does. And we lost one of the nicest guys on socials, and Newcastle United. I'll go with you, Ryan, as well. I mean, I saw your clip as well. It's so sad. Thank you very much for doing that. And the guy's been inspirational.
Yeah, well, that was just my first of one. I think now I actually kind of plan on starting on YouTube now and see how it goes. But anyways, like I wanted to have that as like my first video just to give tribute to him. Like I said in the video, like I didn't really know him too well. I never really had any one-on-ones with him, but you know, just the little conversations I had, it was, you know, all the small things added up, and he's just a great guy overall. And you know, the whole "don't mess with the Harrison" thing will stick with me for a while. I thought something like that was pretty funny. Yeah, and rest in peace.
Yeah, beautifully put, man. Beautifully put. And Jason, your thoughts on Dave passing, mate?
It hit me so hard when I found out. I didn't want to believe it to begin with. I jumped straight onto Paul's channel to have my little say. I mean, he was bringing on people one at a time, so I couldn't have the biggest say that I wanted. So I ended up making my own video this morning to say how much he meant to me, how much he meant to everyone. I mean, he was like an adopted grandfather to me. He was a guy that I never even knew. I only knew him from Paul's channel. Then after a little while, he became a regular on my channel every week, and I just loved hearing him talk. Loved his stories, loved his rants. He'd go on his own little rant before realizing that he's going off on one, and he's apologizing for it. And I'm like, don't. I just love hearing the stories, and it's going to be really hard in when I do my next live that not have him on there, it's going to be the fact that I'm going to end up most likely sending him a link, hoping that he's going to click it and come on the channel, but he's not going to be there.
Yeah, it's not going to be the same, isn't it? I was going to do I got a special tribute on the show on the neat, but because Paul done such a wonderful job yesterday, I thought it wasn't needed because, excuse me, at the end of the day, I mean, I've seen Dave on channel, and I think he came on Minds. I'm not sure, but I don't check it. But he is absolutely fantastic. He's a ambassador for Newcastle United, ambassador to our streams, and you're right, guys. You're right. I mean, he doesn't get flustered. He loves 10 stories. You know, he does apologise, etc. But you know what? We love David. You know what I mean? I saw him twice, and this guy does a lot of things for the food bank. He talks to people.
Yeah.
He always gives you a cuddle. He always taxi sort of thing, you know. But let's put it this way, guys. Yeah. But you don't see that in Bristol at all whatsoever. You just don't see things like that, which is a damn shame. And I've got get Billy on as well. Billy, good evening to you, mate.
Evening, everyone. You all right?
Evening.
Hey, Billy.
Just finished your interview, Billy?
Cool. Yeah. What a blinder.
Wow.
I'm going to fit my eyesight.
Do you want to tell
the rest of the week?
Do you want to tell Billy you got a bit of drawl there? Do you want to just?
Wow.
I'll fear for chipping his eyesight if he watches that because he's going to be blind as a bat by the end of the weekend.
He'll be pausing it and zooming in.
Fucking right, will be.
Wow.
Jesus Christ! What a stunning woman.
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
I just caught the end of it and I was like, "Well, I'm staying."
Hey,
Don't have a box of tissues next to you, Billy.
She's had some famous boyfriends too.
Really?
Wow. Shane Warne's been there.
Shane Warne's been there. Wow.
I don't know if he's sticking to the wrong one or not, but he's been there. Yep.
God.
Wow. You know what it is? Right. I mean, your channel, Billy, is so lit. Absolutely lit. Absolutely brilliant. You know what I mean? And I'm just pleased for you, man. Before I read the comments, I want to find about just quickly about David King Northumberland. It's a sadness, man. I'm still can't come to terms with it, man.
Yeah, I was kind of watching. We didn't know your fans, Dave and myself, just 2 weeks ago, and I kind of watched it earlier, and it kind of brought it all back again. You know, it's he wouldn't want us to be sad for this long, though. We've had our day of kind of sadness, and now it's time to look at the happy times, and you know, think about how much of a shining example he was of Newcastle United supporters, and how much of a positive man he was, and how much of just a kind-hearted, generous soul he was. And let's think of him in a well, obviously you can't not think of him in a nice way because he was just a nice bloke. But I don't think he'd like us being all crying and being morose about things. He'd look it down and he's like Danielle said, come on, you silly buggers, come on, put a smile on your face. Yeah. And she's right. That Dave was a positive bloke, and he wouldn't like to see all this sadness. And we are sad he's gone, but we just got to remember the good times and the fantastic example how he showed us how to portray ourselves as football, not just for Newcastle United supporters, but football supporters in general.
Well said. Absolutely well said. I mean, Daniel's the syndicate for David as well. I mean, Daniel, you got to big up to her as well, sort of thing, you know, all the comments as well. She has been absolutely amazing. And I know she's upset still, sort of thing. And I would love to get on my channel, but I don't think she's going to make it tonight. Dan, if you're welcome to, you always do. Even for 5 minutes, cool. But I'm going to go through this comments quickly because I've got loads coming through. This football related. Come to Kieran in a bit. Here, John, if continue comes to you ain't see Joe Leonard again, mate. I don't believe that first setting. I will hold off celebrations till the club announce signed the deals over the line. Yeah, that's Kieran Trippier. Tom, would you take Coutinho? I think it'd do a great job for us. There's 5 or 6 Premier League clubs after him. I say he's going to go to Aston Villa personally. Even though Coutinho to be a great signing, however, I have a feeling that you end up at Villa under his former mate Stevie G. And if you want to become a member, guys, please click on the member. Little's 99p, and that'd be absolutely appreciated. Dignity and Botman would be nice. I'll comment to those two in a bit. Ian folks with Kia, case could be. We are fine. Ben's still a bit raw, but hey, you know, still going up. Botman, that's Ben Botman, agent Nick Brunenberg informed Little that they advised the player to submit a formal transfer request if the current offer is rejected and decide to play in Premier League football as of right now. AC Milan's pulled out, by the way. Newcastle has offered the chance to sign Aaron Ramsdale on loan the rest of the season for Juve. Review a permanent deal.
Ramsdale or Ramsey?
I'm not sure.
You just said Ramsdale again, John. Come on.
Did I? Did I say Ramsdale?
Come on, John. You know it's Alf Ramsey.
I do. I'm Ramsdale. Also,
surprised it isn't Ryan Brewster again.
Hey, John Delboy could be in the comments too.
Yes, I'm already guilty anyway. But there you go.
Yeah,
not good. So that's Aaron Ramsey, not Aaron Ramsdale. So just go on. Take Aaron Ramsey. Nearly said it again. Then
God, he almost said it.
Nearly. Biggest problem is struggling before Watford game. That's what we need, 200%. And even John will be doing well, mate. Even Sean, absolutely fantastic. I think ASM will play up front against Watford if he's fit. I like to play a 4-3-3. IT Majestic. Hey, John, Jason, and Ryan, and everyone else. That's some tools. And if you say hi, players will not stop until they get what they want. Calming Newcastle. That's from Keith. Oh, that's the point. Do you think Newcastle ever been like Jonathan David in the summer as he is leaving in the summer? You've got to talk about United again, John. Pity's not Newcastle. Of course I'm going to talk Newcastle, man. I'm not a red. I'm not red. Well, I've got red followers, by the way. And rest in peace, Dave, our twin granddad. Beautiful words. Thank you for and trills. Yeah, King Dave, a big miss, great guy from Shearer. And I read that one. I did. King Dave, big miss, great guy today. And you're going to talk about Trippier. First one, Trippier, the catalyst, 4 or 5 more to follow. Evening to Matthew. And he said, I'm going to get 100 people watching. And he was proved correct. I thought John's going to do into Truman Show mode. Then at the start, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Glad you caught Annie. And rest in peace, in the formula. And Matt, hi guys. And do keep this coming through. Cracking videos by Jason and Ryan, tribute to Dave. Well done to you too. Absolutely amazing. Everyone else has done it as well. Half these players are linked, are going through midlife crisis. That's a Millie.
Great.
I love King Dave, such an lovely guy. We sadly missed, not forgotten. Rest in peace, Angel Dave. That's in Catelyn and Nick. Well said. Everyone saying hi to everybody. Let's be David Drew, Geordie, gentleman. He was
got a block to cover, John. Someone needs blocking on your channel. Spam again.
No problem. Is that after Matthew?
No, it's after Trolls. In between the 2 Trolls ones.
It's right at the end.
So I'll go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on to it later. John, come on to it when you get to it.
Let us know. Thanks. Trippier announced tonight, Matthew. We don't know. We got to be patient on that one, mate. If he signs, he signs. Yeah. Just check out Paul Q and ES show. Dave was on. He looks smart and well as well. He's fantastic, wasn't he? Absolutely devastating news gone, but never forgotten. King Dave, well said, Foxy, and everyone saying. Go back to Tuesday. He's such a genuine person. We're missed by many, love even more. Everyone says, Jules, I give up. Big up to you now, big Man U fan. Nearly say United then, even Billy. And where's Big Paul John? He's listening to the show tonight. I don't know if he's going to come. If he does, he's always welcome to. But if he wants to come on, he's always welcome to. But he's definitely watching the show to see if I mentioned 54 people watching live. Billy, he was at your last on the stream. She looked like my future wife. Matthew wants to know that one.
As of Matthew, she's mine.
Matthew, you're the one going through. It's gonna be a punch up.
I know.
Matthew, you're the one going through a midlife crisis. Dream bigger.
Bless. Yeah, got my guy Ryan as well. Even guys just heard about Dave Hansen, so still rolling myself. Thank you very much for your kind words there, Ryan. Yes, I really appreciate that. Spot on, Billy, Dave. Would want the fans to put their effort behind this team. The one thing you love the most watching this team is kind of from above. That's a brilliant.
Yeah, well said, Ginger.
Brilliant, well said. Yeah, brilliant. Just wondering, anyone spoken to Paul Deer to make sure he's okay? He was so close to Dave. He was devastated lastly. He was.
I have.
He's okay. He's been on social media today, and he's okay.
ranting about Simon Jordan. When Paul rants about Simon Jordan, you know he's okay.
He's back to his old tricks again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I comment to what Simon Jordan's got to say because I didn't listen to that bit. I was off earlier, but I didn't see that bit. But comment to him later on, and Dave wasn't nasty to anyone, even chose he felt sorry for them. Top look, he ain't gonna shout at you. He's not gonna get mad at you. He's not gonna turn green. But I tell you something, he's a cultured, calm guy, and that's what I love about Dave. Do you know what I mean? And there's not gonna be many people like him. Let's be real. Let's be honest. And I got really lucky. I can't see it happening. He's going to go off to Villa, Mr. EVG. Hi, Billy, Jason, John, and podcast. See you around as well, mate. Stephen, Gerard. Can Villa even afford 240k a week? I believe they can. Really believe they can. And I've got the lovely Danielle, Queen of Northumberland. Danielle, that's what I'm going to call her, Queen of Northumberland. And even today, Danielle, hope you're okay. And Jules and that. Foxy Rams.
I told you.
Yeah. And I got
get ready for Sunday's Arsenal shout-outs.
Nah. Hello. I do get Arsenal fans. Gunnar Rich comes on my channel, by the way. He's a great guy. I got to get Ollie on as well soon. He's a Gunnar as well. I get Ramsey's injured. His qualities shine over every midfielder we have, but also he gets injured a lot as well. Joe Linton, I'm not going to read that. Evening, guys. I agree, Billy. Not only as a fan, as you know, but dear, it's great to interact with one footy fan to another. A credit to football community as a whole. Well said.
Yeah, well said, Jake.
Leeds United fan, by the way. Even
it's far spread when Jamie Rubin's tweeting about it too.
Yeah, Warren Barton, Gavin Peacock, Jamie Rubens. There's been a lot of famous faces have all paid tribute to Dave today. But it's fantastic to see, and just speaks volumes about the character and of the man. And rest in peace, fellow, and fly high.
Yeah, well said. Well said. And, it's still a huge miss fan in this community. I mean, no wonder Newcastle United fans are the best. And it looks like Chelsea has scored, by the way.
Oh, I'm really watching the game.
It's not Lukaku.
Whatever.
Who scored it. But even lads, even on in the chat, and that's on Andrew, really just fan. Everyone say hello to Danny L. I've got my guy now, United fan. Great show you done just a Mercy from Devils United. Take it over the show yesterday. I should broke bank first. Yeah, she did it for about a minute and a half. And if you haven't checked out Mercy, she's got a fantastic channel called Devils United. Please do subscribe to her channel because she is going to be destined for the very, very top. And she could be watching.
Davinson Sanchez's own goal, John.
Yeah. She knows her football. You know what I mean?
She's brilliant. Yeah.
She is brilliant. I mean, if you give marks at a 10, she's 10. She's a 10. And
you give every woman a 10.
Try not to.
12.
Hey, lads, Dan. And
got another troll in the chat as well.
Another troll as well. I can see you on there after Jules. Yeah, I got that one. Jewel. The Barca is Matt Smith made. They need to put Alves and Tours in the FFP rules. Got the GIF and Jules. I'm gonna get rid of that one now. I'll just click on the right one because make sure I don't put the wrong one this time.
Oh, when are you gonna add mods to your stream?
Yeah, I just don't know how to get in. I really don't. You know what I mean?
What you do, John, is you send the link to your show to someone else, and then they can block the comments as you're doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They haven't even got to be on camera. They can just be off camera. One of us could do it if you send us the link.
Yeah. I'll try and do that, and that's the best way I can do it. And I'll do that. And Dave is absolutely diamond of a man. I was getting his comments out of the way before I talk about Kieran Trippier. And then hello to Billy. Billy, hope you're okay, mate. Everyone's saying, Bristol says it's one of few now. And he will be giving it large. Put some respect. You got to put some respect in her name, man. I got really hope we have a 10.5 and a striker about a Watford game. That's an absolute must. Because if we don't, I don't think we'll struggle, but it'll make it hard for ourselves. You know what I mean? Am I not old enough to have a midlife crisis? That's a Matthew. Don't know how old you are, kid. I changed mine about Trippier for 12 million. That's good business. That's an Andrew. And you got enough as it is. Leave Watford, Norwich and Burnley in the dust. Just having Trippier makes it even easier. Bully off against us, looking very much a championship side. And that's from Jake. And then I can find this quickly before I get on to the main topic. And even Ryan, argument for Botman and Jonathan David. That's from Michael. Hi, John. There's Billy singing us a song that need Top Man and Frozen Angel. We sell it for the Horseman's show, yeah? What happened to Dave, actually? Makes you just like the Premier League and the Big Six even more. How many people have passed missing a years of improvement at the club during their selfish delay and proving the tier over? Southampton got taken over yesterday, which you absolutely know about.
Yeah, why aren't we all kicking off about that?
Exactly.
They got taken over. They're going to buy the league now. They can't register players to play us now because it's going to be so unfair.
Exactly.
Them and their £100 million worth.
I think the controversy I've been hearing today is the fact that Liverpool got another game canceled. Like I saw Lee Gunner's thumbnail, and he says that Jurgen Klopp's a crybaby, and like I saw a few memes. It's like, well, we'll postpone all our games until the AFCON's done.
I started the bloody Carabao Cup
I don't know.
semi-final
I
match
think
anyway. It's been postponed until the 20th.
I think you know what the thing is. You got to respect the AFCON as it is. It's important for these players. But at the same time, if these clubs like Liverpool rely on these African players like Salah, Mane, why are they buying them in the first place? Considering that they have every 2 years that tournament occurs.
Yeah. I agree with you, Ryan. I mean, the thing is, had that been us, we'd have got time. They would have slated us every single time. Ridiculous, man. Then Jurgen Klopp, he's fast losing respect for this guy, mourning every single time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Telling us that the change hasn't changed, that sort of thing. It's all traditional, man. Get used to it.
Yeah, and then
turn it in, man.
The AFCON shouldn't be going on during the season, though, should it? Let's be honest.
I think what I've heard,
give us a winter break or something. Give us a winter break so they can do it then, or have it at the end of the season. Let's not have it interrupting the whole of the European season.
What I've heard, Billy, is that like in Africa, like that's their off season apparently during that time. At the same time, there's a lot of like Africans actually play in the high ends of Europe.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, most will play in Europe, don't they? Let's be honest.
Yeah. So maybe they do gotta change it, but at the same time, like you can't.
I think they did change it one year, didn't they? I think they did change it for one tournament. I'm sure they did. I think the pandemic's kind of changed it, or the World Cup or something like that's changed it, so it's back to January again.
They had all the time in the world to sort things out. But I tell you something, it's just getting ridiculous now. I mean, it is ridiculous. They knew the situation at African Nations Cup. They knew the situation of that. They can't moan about it. Let
seriously.
play in the African Cup of Nations. It's their dream to play their internationals, man. They want to have honours there. Do you know what I mean? Don't deny them.
Is it true that Watford blocked Emmanuel Dennis from playing for Nigeria? I heard stuff about that.
No, it was Sarr.
It was Sarr.
Oh, both of them. Both of the two of them, I heard.
No, but with Ismail Sarr, it was he had a knee injury.
Yes, but Sarr, they want to assess his injury, don't they? Senegal wanted to assess his injury.
That's another good point too. Matthew put in the comments. It's a good point that it's too hot to play in Africa during the summer.
That is just pure.
That's like Qatar as well, like the World Cup too. Like, I mean, what do FIFA think? That's what I think. Go.
They would be used to their own climate, though, wouldn't they? So it wouldn't be that much of a bigger deal for them.
That's true as well.
I know. I'm more annoyed at the fact that these clubs are moaning that their key players that are African are missing for like a month or two.
With the Watford and Sarr situation, it's just so ridiculous because Watford think he's going to be out for the next few weeks. He's not going to be available for the start of the AFCON. Senegal, I think, involved him in the provisional squad, and now they want to check. Even that it's as if they don't trust the Watford medical staff. It's a balmy situation, and if Watford lose Emmanuel Dennis and they lose Ismail Sarr, they're going down.
Yeah,
simple as.
I don't trust the medical staff that keeps trying to look after Andy Carroll because he keeps getting injured all the bloody time.
Every single time. Not good, man. Listen, I'd turn the eyes watching Paul's stream last week, Andrew. I don't blame you. Jess made a good comment as well. If there's more Dave Hamilton's, it would be a better place. I actually agree. Ryan always said actually in the comments as well, etc. So Jordan's a moron. Should Southampton not be allowed to play new signings since they had a takeover or being banned from signing players? None of them said that. None of them said that.
They've been bought by a bloke with less money than Mike Ashley.
Yeah.
In fact, they've been bought by a bloke with less money than the previous owners. I think they're in the I think they're in the shit.
They'll sign 3 players, go into bankrupt, and then Liverpool will buy all their players again, as they tend to do, and then that'll bring them back break even again.
Correct. Absolutely. I agree. I've got Darren Benson on the right bell end on Talk Sport, and nice to hear Trevor Sinclair. Good stuff about us. I heard that a bit. Yeah, sorry for listening to me last night. Emotionals got the best with Daniel.
Never be sorry, Daniel. Never be sorry. Like I told you last night.
Like
I told you last night. Show your emotions.
You were a credit to yourself. You really were a credit to yourself. No need to be apologise. You were a credit to yourself, and you showed your respects perfectly to David, and it was fantastic. Nothing to apologise for, love.
Showing your emotions proves that you're human and how much love you had for him. So just let it all out.
Well said. Well said. Right, so Adam Winter, Ben Jacobs, and Archie GB surely respect to Dave, which was great to see. I tell you what,
absolutely,
big up, absolutely big up to a lot of them. Even the mountain, I think ASM would start up front against Watford from Paul. John, you be wearing a United shirt when you do a stream amazing next time. Yeah, all right. Get out of it. Look, I'm not a red. People think I'm a secret. I'm not.
Which red though? Which red though? Arsenal or Man U?
It's between Man United fans and Everton fans because they're the only ones you ever shout out.
Yeah, they do. They do love us. They do love us.
I think John's getting closer to Arsenal too as well.
No,
you're coming down my neck of the woods, though.
Nah. Stick to the team. Becky, John would give Bianca Westwood more than just a 10. Crown's nachos going to, yeah, I know what you mean. And Bristol cheese. That's from Matthew. Hello, mate. Can I join the stream? Billy, if you want to join, mate, if you just click on the link, right, on top of the
John,
it's a YouTube link.
That's the YouTube link. That's the wrong link.
Wrong link. Sorry. I was going to, poorly laughing as well, man. I thought you said you could join us sort of thing, but
why is this taking me back to the same video?
Yes. Yeah. You're not on your own. Who would have thought Stewie from Family Guy was signed for Newcastle?
What?
I don't know. This is so you can get Gel, and it's permanently for them. Would you take Christian Eriksen? Hard one.
Depends if he's going to be fit right away.
He's got to be straight away. Even getting Trippier as a result, so you see nothing going on. What a change in 12 months. That's from Jock. Well said, mate. Well said. Didn't someone get thrown out of the cup because they couldn't fill the team? Yet Liverpool games has to be delayed.
That's what the youth team's there for. If you're going to have players going to the AFCON, there's your chance to promote some youth team players whilst they're away.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, regardless if it's COVID or AFCON and these teams can't fill their squad or field out a team, why is Leeds coming out with why are Leeds and Everton playing their youngsters the whole time? Like, it's so stupid.
Telling me. Absolutely. And
I'll tell you something about Christian Eriksen. You said earlier, I heard the most inappropriate comment I think I've ever heard about anything football related.
Go
on a show yesterday or the day before. They were talking about Christian Eriksen coming to Newcastle. I can't think of who it was. It might have been Cascarino. I'm not sure. It might have been. He said, and I quote, "Does he have the heart for a relegation battle?"
Oh my God.
I don't think he meant it in a nasty way also. But I just thought, think about what you say before you say it, bellend. Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Who was that?
I don't know who it was. I was going to say Cascarino, but it might not have been. I mean,
yeah,
think before you speak.
For me, it doesn't matter. Like, obviously, like, his heart condition should be a cause for concern. But I care about, like, I'd take him, but I want him to be fit right away. And I don't even know if he is because he hasn't kicked the balls in forever. Like, I think he got released from Inter like a month or two ago or something.
Yeah,
he's a free agent now, I think, right? Too.
Yeah, listen, I hope he gets back to where you want to be. Christian Eriksen, he's a damn good player. What
Oh,
happened?
John, today I saw a quote today where he wants to play in the World Cup this year.
He wants to play the World Cup, yeah.
Yeah.
Bring him in. I'd take him.
Yeah.
I'd take him.
I think it's too much of a risk. How would you get insured on him?
Who was that, Ryan?
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you, mate. Who's that you're on
Would
about?
be better than Ramsey.
No, like I'd say I'd take him because like he's got a Premier League experience.
Absolutely.
And he was key to like the uprise of Tottenham.
Fantastic player. But as I say, how could you watch a game with Christian Eriksen without kind of, if he goes over, you think, it's
Yeah.
I just don't think you'd get insured. I'll be honest with you. I don't think you'd get insured.
Well, that's the thing. Like he could go for medical, and then like the doctors can say like he's not. They might say like you can't play football in Premier League because you don't have like the cardio. I don't know. Like I'm not a health expert.
Yeah. Well, he must have passed medical before he must have passed medical before the European Championship. Surely, anything can happen at any given time, I guess. But I don't know. It's a funny one.
Our beast of a midfielder, Joe Linton, can protect him easily.
Yeah, he would. Love it. I found this out sort of quickly. Is Villa not had to play youngsters against Liverpool last season because of COVID? A lot of foreign. I'm not sure. I know Liverpool played against Villa. The under 23.
Liverpool lost 7-2 to Villa.
Yeah,
they did. But in the League Cup, I think they played against a kids' side and beat them 4-5-0.
Yeah.
Look at Leeds squad against Man United. Like they had the youngest. There's like a 14-year-old on the bench, I think.
Ridiculous. That's good. But all this talk about Liverpool match between being postponed in the League Cup, wasn't that long? Kloppy was using under 23 players. He didn't even take it seriously. Now he wants to get him called off.
Wasn't that when Liverpool went to play in the Club World Cup thingy, and they had to play a match away, and they played the youngsters in the English
Yeah,
league?
they took half their squad. Oh my god.
That's right.
They had half a squad, like a mix of like first team and like under 23s to go to Qatar, wherever the Club World Cup was, and then the other half to play the FA Cup game against Aston Villa, I think. Yeah.
I mean, that's not even the worst case of that, because Man United actually pulled out the FA Cup 20-odd years ago to play in that World Club Championships, didn't they, John?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Actually pulled out the FA Cup.
I mean, these clubs know from the start of the season where these kind of games are going to be played, and if they interfere with any other competition, yet they moan about it. Like 2 weeks before it happens.
Do you know what it is, right? You either competing or just, if you don't want to compete, you kind of got the squad, get out. Do you know what I mean? Just go, just drop out. Do you know what I mean? These big six are just getting away with it big time. They're controlling the Premier League. It's just a disgrace. I'm sorry, but get rid. I mean, how many players were you listed to be happy with at the end of the window? That's from Jake. I'll say 6, mate. 6 all the way through. We've got, and so come watch Eriksen playing the game, especially at the highest level. It's a surgeon in his body. In his 30s, no need. I have to agree. He doesn't need to now. I mean, look, I don't want anything to happen to Christian. He's a great player. Same with Shaw's wonderful manager, but he's complaining way too much. That's Klopp. I'm confident we'll get Botman. Lil will be able to assist the money, even if it takes until the last day of the window.
They want to put a transfer request in, don't they? And you'll see now if he wants to come or not, because if he puts in a transfer request, he'll be like, we're going money, won't he? But I'm sure our people can kind of compensate him for that. So we'll see.
Plus, if the player becomes unhappy, it's going to gel. It's not going to go well with the rest of the team.
I agree. I think all the big names over the years have featured in the AFCON, such as Toure, Toyota, Drogba, Eto'o. They all played in top leagues in Europe. Yeah, and none of them don't moan about it. AFCON deserves respect, but it shouldn't be every 2 years. 2022 AFCON World Cup and AFCON back in 2023. It's just silly.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point.
Yeah, I've got another scammer there as well. I'll get rid of that one. Never like Klopp, and then you need 5 or 6, but the rest of quality 4 be enough. Sarr has joined Senegal squad for African nations, even when he's apparently injured for a while. You just watch, he'll probably play. If he gets picked, he'll play. Would you take Aubameyang on loan? I'll start with Danny.
He'll take him at Bristol City.
It definitely would, yeah.
You mean Bristol City? Yes.
Newcastle. Yeah. Oh.
I don't know. I think you need people who Eddie Howe trusts, and if Eddie Howe does not trust Aubameyang, then why go for him? He might have the quality. He's shown he has the quality. Does he have the fight in him to go and apologies to go and to try and find a relegation battle? Don't think so. Not sure.
Fair enough. Jason?
We wanted Aubameyang a while ago. We wanted Lacazette a while ago.
Yeah.
It's been years since we wanted them now, and they're old. They're old.
Get lost.
Why are we being linked with so many old players? We need young players that are going to be for the future, not players that are going to be here for a couple of years and then thinking about retirement. I don't want old players. Trippier, yeah, I'll quite happily have him. He's our answer to a James Ward-Prowse type player. So yes, definitely have Trippier, even though he's 31. But Aubameyang is what, 30, 31?
32.
32, even older. He's near enough on his pension. Ramsey, he's 30. I mean, stop going for old players. We need young talent.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Project Youth. That's what I call it. Project Youth.
Oh,
Ryan.
stop.
I'm the opposite to that. I'd take Aubameyang all day long.
I don't want these
short-term signing to get us out of the short-term shit we're in. Absolutely, I'll take Aubameyang. We need someone to score 10, 15 goals. He can do it. And
I agree with Billy because, at the same time, like, I think his body language looks like crap because Arteta keeps playing him out of position all the time. And for me, like, it's okay if someone like him, like, he doesn't seem to be involved in anything else but goals. At the end of the day, what do goals do? They get you wins. Wins gets you 3 points. 3 points get you up the table. Getting up the table gets you away from relegation. So, etc. If his goals can keep us up, good enough for me. And didn't he play for Gateshead too or something?
yeah, he did. I'm sure he played non-league in the northeast somewhere at one point.
Who did? Who? Really?
Yeah, I'm sure he did years ago.
I think even at 32, Aubameyang's a better goal scorer than Callum Wilson. No offense, but I think even at 32, like, he could still do a job for us.
He certainly is. Well,
he's an elite finisher. He was like one of the best strikers under Unai Emery too, to be honest. I think Arteta's just killed him, to be honest.
I think we're going to play another Ryan Taylor kind of tactic here. When Ryan Taylor kept scoring against us, what did we do? We went and signed him. So Aubameyang likes getting a goal against us. Sod it. We'll go grab him so he can't score against us. Let him score for us.
Arnelli likes doing that too. We should sign him.
Everyone that has a goal scoring record against us, just sign him.
That's fucking everybody.
Go get Reece James now.
Yeah. Tell you what, though, give it 5 years sort of thing. He might be in a position to get Reece James. You just never know. He wants to fancy a new challenge. There's also work the Common PR sort of thing. I think he's a decent win back his way. How fast Southampton take over went so fast, smells fishy to me. Like, that's from Andrew. And
well, they are down in the docks, so it wouldn't surprise me with the fish.
Absolutely done. And also, there's been like reports are coming from, don't know where it's from, but it's from Tariq Pandya. He's saying another English club's talked to Fiorentina today with Vjanovic. Fiorentina is desperate to offload in this window in order to get 70 million euros plus fee. Club in question needs a statement signing and liable to be silly enough to accede to urgent demands. It might be a perfect fit.
Is they talking about another English club that doesn't include Arsenal?
Could be Arsenal. The
thing is, I saw a report yesterday that they're willing to do a cash offer plus Lucas Torreira.
Yeah.
For Vlahovic.
Yeah.
We could just offer him Kieran Clark, and we can have a nice striker in some nice black and white stripes here.
Andrew, lovely to see Jurgen's post during last meeting, Daniel. They were both magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. 1-0 still winning the Chelsea. Those youngsters have probably played Premier games, and if they had the count on part of the squad, drop bar quick and then shite off and stick, mate. Hello, Devils United! Yay! You know, she's lovely. She's I'm gonna try and go on the Tuesday show every Tuesday as well, sort of thing. Like, you know, we've been talking about it, but she is amazing.
John, when you went yay, nobody, and I mean nobody, was impressed.
I know. I always say yeah to Maisie, not United. I always say yeah to Maisie. She is absolutely amazing. But you know, if you get a chance to get on your channel, sort of thing, that'd be amazing. Whether it's for a preview, review, she is there.
Is that a Man United shirt I see behind that green screen?
No way.
So, no, it's not. You can see Jason, St James's Park. And they don't play at St James's Park, don't they? There you go. You can anyone's don't get class in the 25-man squad. That's a miracle. I Friday as well. Must have been hard doing shows last week, guys. Fair play, so don't be embarrassed, Daniel. Dave deserves our emotions, 100%. 100%, that's from Ryan. Amazing, hope you're well. Problem is, that's from Foxy. If they force Liverpool to play semi-final with kids, it destroys the credibility of the cup. Earlier rounds, they would force Liverpool playing it regardlessly. They did it last year with the kids. So I'll talk about Kieran Trippier, guys, right? I mean, he's nearly there. He's having a medical at this moment in time. And, you know, he's nearly there, but probably announce it tomorrow or something like that sort of thing. People are just so excited. Oh, hurry up, hurry up. It does take time. People need to be patient, Billy, and he's going to be our player.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Couldn't agree more.
I mean, what about Andy Trippier? Good fit?
Oh yeah, brilliant fit. He's a world class player, isn't he? He can take a set piece. He's a quality right back, and I think he's perfect for what Newcastle need right now. And I think if Trippier is this, God, I'm having hiccups today. If Trippier is the start of the revolution, then it's a good start. Then it can only get better from here, I suppose. It's a fantastic signing, and he fits the bill. Eddie Howe's worked with him before, and I think 2 and 2 makes 4, doesn't it? So I think this is that case. Yeah.
Absolutely. Jason, I know you prefer younger players sort of thing, and he's 31, coming on 32, and you're happy with him, are you?
I'm very happy with a player like Kieran Trippier. I mean, when was the last time we had an England international that's a part of our club that actually goes to the England squad? It's been a long time since a player's been called up, and to have a current international for us, and for 12 mil as well with the add-ons. Huh? What was that?
Michael Owen.
Okay, yeah, well, ages ago since
that long
called
ago,
up.
They're both coming from Spain too.
Like I said earlier, he's that type of James Ward-Prowse type player. He can take a set piece. He's crossing. He's what we need. Definitely what we need. I'm all for it.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. And Ryan, I think he's hiding. Go on, Billy.
Go on, Billy.
Fair enough. Go on with Ryan. What about Kieran Trippier, Billy?
Kieran Trippier is a fantastic signing and a bit of experience at the back. He's a leader as well. He scores free kicks. He gets down that flank and gets great crosses in. And again, we won't give him a long-term deal, but it's to get us out of this shit we're in now, really. He will obviously play next season after, but we need players in now that's going to get us out of this shit. And Kieran Trippier is a fantastic addition to help us do that. That's why I kind of want Aubameyang too. We need a striker. I know he's getting on a bit, but he's got a point to prove now, and we'll score goals that we need. And you can't win games without scoring goals. And until we start scoring goals regularly, we're not going to win games. So stop conceding them, start scoring them, and we'll soon secure that league.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I mean, he's a champion at Atletico Madrid. I mean, according to reports in Spain, they saying that he has been in the Spanish team, La Liga team of the season,
Yeah.
and also as well, he has defended a lot better, and he's improved as a player. And to me, he's going to come to Newcastle, and he's going to prove that sort of thing. So, what a defender he is, and right back as well. One of the best right backs in world football. Did Mike actually try to take us out to Europe? Yes, he did. He did, because of Sports Direct sort of thing. So listen, that's by the by now. Mate, I'm great saying that Justin Roon unrested Man U. That's from Tom. On social, I played this about. We'll catch on Friday. I've heard that we've been linked to him, Martial on loan. Would you take him personally? I wouldn't. He's not someone who I rate. Lee, I wouldn't take him, mate. I would not take him at all, Martial. I mean, we said this the other day. And World Cup Championship is bigger in competition and League Cup. The schedule was ridiculous. Liverpool and Monterrey, semi-finals in Qatar. Next year, supposed to play Villa. Can't blame Liverpool. And I remember that Billy Fergie got a load of crap for that. Yeah, I can remember that.
He did, yeah.
And I got Michael Mays. Would you say the problem is the players rather than the manager? I'm sure he's got plenty to say on that one. I don't care if it's Aubameyang. We just need a striker in by the Watford game. That's a Matthew. If all people keeps us up, then go and get them. And Romano said we're after young players, and Vlahovic fits the bill. And Hope Stevenson starts head of Gale. We talk about it in a bit. And I want to talk about Lucas Digne as well. And I'll start with you, Jason. Being linked to him with the Frenchman from Everton. Would you take him as left back?
I don't know. I'm having an iron over him. A part of me wants to say no, but we do need a left back because we haven't.
2-0 Chelsea.
Technically, we've only got one left back as it is with Jamal Lewis, and he's out injured, so we do need left cover. I do want to say no to him, but like I said, we need left-sided players. So if we bring him in, then we bring him in. We need players, so we're just gonna have to deal with what we got at the moment, even if it's just short term and bring in a bigger player in the summer or whatever. Just do it.
Yeah, do it. Spurs, Chelsea gone 2-up against Spurs. Another own goal. Crazy. And before I come on to Andy, so I trust the youth process. Oh man, we've got to trust the youth process on Saturday. By the way, what are the Trippier chances good at singing? Don't know yet. Trippier, Ramsey, Aubameyang, 3 players are massive upgrades despite their age. We need players that keeping us up. Those 3 can keep us up, by the way. Let's be honest about that. We went from homeless eating to lobster at the Ritz. Fun line. Wow. And I think Trippier plays hot out for Eddie, 100%. Aubameyang played in the friendly game Heaton. He didn't play after Gates said, by the way. And everyone's flying it. Not going to happen. So not going to happen. But imagine we actually got Vlahovic, man. That'd be amazing. That'd be absolutely fun. And Olympic contest for Gabon play Heaton stand in a warm-up match, and Aubameyang feature for Gabon. Trippier's on fire. This is terrified. I could fly for this as well. And great tribute to Sure last year. True gentleman from Dave. He will be one hell of a miss. He's telling me, mate. You're right, Lee. 100%. John, you just changed your background to a Red Devil and been done with it. Mate, shut up. Sure. They laugh like, ooh, shall be found. Ooh, that's from Lee. He said, John, so happy when Man U supporter says, hey, John, I take that not guilty. You're guilty as hell. Jules, sure, Manuel, yeah. Chipper's already had this medical. That's called a Matthew. FIFA these days has the reason behind people think transfers happen straight away are not on the same day. It does take time. I agree with you, Malcolm. It does take time. You know what I mean? People need to tune it a little bit, just be patient. Trippier signed to help the other top players coming through the door. He has medical not signed out yet, even though autograph. I was going to fly this as well because we're going to talk about. We talked about Aubameyang. We talked about Digne. We talked about Digne. Annie, Digne.
Just on Luca Digne, didn't Romano come out and say he was not going to Newcastle, and then Chelsea the team most interested in him. Just wanted to clarify because that was how I saw it in terms of sources.
Thing is, I mean, if he's going to go to Chelsea, he's going to cover off Chilwell because he's out for the end of the season, and then when he gets fit, then there's going to be like a sub. He's going to be a sub, so he needs to think about that. When it comes to Newcastle, the left back berth would be his to keep.
Yeah, it will, and there's no doubt about that. But I just think, if you want to choose Chelsea or Newcastle at this point in time, because let's be honest, Chelsea can match Newcastle's wage, and if Luka Dean, if Everton accept the same offer from Chelsea and from Newcastle, and Chelsea offer match the same wage as Newcastle, he'd go to Chelsea. Unless Newcastle offer a disproportionately higher wage, it's more than likely he'll go to. It's more than likely he'll go to Chelsea. John wanting to go solo there. But yeah, it's more likely he'll go to Chelsea than he'll come to Newcastle, to be honest, because I just don't think he'll fit in there. And when you fall out with Rafa Benitez, it's never a good thing in terms of from the outside. Never looks good. So I just think that maybe, just maybe, I think it'll be Chelsea instead of Newcastle.
Fair enough. What about you, Billy?
I know someone that knows the Longstaff brothers who are, Sean's part of the deal, and he tells me that this deal is far from over as far as Newcastle's concerned. That's what I'll say on the matter.
Fair enough. And Ryan, Lucas Dean, would you take him?
Yeah, I would. He would, what is he, 28, French international, just like Kieran Trippier. I think he won the league with Barca once or twice, PSG international. He's a born winner. I think he's got great crossing ability. I thought just a good overall left back. Like, I'd take him.
Yeah. In my opinion, I'd take Dean. I mean, look, he's good coming forward. Don't get us wrong. I think he's decent coming forward. But sometimes his defense could be a bit suspect, could be a bit sussed. But at the end of the day, as a left back, could actually play left back. I think he's absolutely decent player. And I'd take him all day long as well. He would definitely improve our left back as well. And just go back to what Keith says as well, Trippier would be a great. Would you take him captain? I probably would, because he's a leader. He's an absolute leader. And Trippier's had his medical. Then why haven't we gotten the news of him signing that? Worries us a bit. Truls, it'd be done tomorrow. Just chill, my guy. Just chill. It's gonna happen, mate. It's gonna be fine. Otherwise, he would have been in Spain. Trippier would not have signed without assurance as other quality players will be brought in, so he must like the vision the owner saw to him. Fabstein, that's some abs. I hate to live in the past, but this just gets us thinking. If this is how long a good club gets chance of business over the line, what's the hell we are doing messing up with Charlie in charge? Charlie's gone, isn't he?
Charlie's gone.
He went ages ago.
Yeah. I look at Common and saying like he's whatever, he's not. Oh, Lukaku should have put Chelsea fee up, by the way. Bad missed. Good evening to you, Chester. I hope you're okay, mate.
Hi, Ches.
Cheers. Players like Trippier are next that we have missed out over the last 40 years. Player there are Hall and Shepard era players, in my opinion.
Yeah, fair comment.
And we've got Matthew. Wouldn't say no to Aubameyang, but we need a striker in before the Watford game. If it's going to be a Aubameyang sort of thing, I'll back the guy because I still think he's got the quality. But if he was mid-table, then it would have been much easier. Now in the relegation dogfight, is he going to be up for it? That is the thing. In my opinion, he's got a bit of proof, and I think he'll definitely better fix up as well. He'll be a quality signing when he signs, but he's not here yet. Please, there's a signing. No one over. Wilson, loving those Trippier's crosses. He's not playing for Cotton. Shit. I know, Belfast, when did I?
Oh, yes.
Never stepping on bigger than the league club. It is just about too early to sign players. Third week in January window. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you very much indeed, mate. Hit the like button. And Kieran Trippier, gosh, to feel a stream. Let the fun begin. This is what we all wanted to wait for. 2-0 Chelsea. Yep. Apparently, Dean has said no to us. That's from Matthew. And Ryan, go back to you. He said no.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised because I feel like teams like Chelsea and Man City maybe need a left back, especially Chelsea with Chilwell out. I feel like they'd want him, but I don't know. It could be a bit too early for Digne just because could it be a step down? That's for him to decide. Either come to an exciting project or the world's most exciting football project or come to a relegation dogfight almost. That's kind of how I see it.
Yeah, absolutely. Fine with this one. What about Alexander Isak? Billy.
Superb striker.
Sociedad.
One for the summer, I'd guess, more than now. Certainly one for the future, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just through his contract expiring in Atletico, how did he get him so cheap considering he's been great in Spain and they paid 20 million for him only 2 seasons again?
I think it's an act of respect from Atletico to Kieran Trippier on the service. I know he's only been there 2 years, but he's won them a title. He's worked wonders for them. He was a bit homesick, so they've kind of waived any kind of financial profit they were going to get out of him and just let him go with their good wishes, which is nice to see these days, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they understand, and they got the best deal they could for him. And well done, Atletico Madrid. I mean, it's all about respect, and that's all it is. Are there any Chelsea players we can?
And it's going to be sad seeing Kieran Clark go the other way.
Yeah, exactly. Are there any Chelsea players who can hijack people? Annie.
Let's see. Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah, he'd be a good player.
Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna stick up for this man. Malang Sarr. He's a left-footed centre back. If you get him on loan, rest of the season, then honestly, he's been very good for Chelsea when he has played, and he's very unlucky because Rudiger, Christensen, Silva, Aspilicueta have all been ahead of him.
Yeah.
But honestly, Malang Sarr is a fantastic player, and if you do continue with a back three, and let's say you sign Botman, so it'd be Botman on the right, Lascelles, Shaw, whatever, and then it'll be a Malang Sarr who'll just fit in perfectly on the left hand side of a back three. Even on the left hand side of a back four, he'll be perfectly suited there. He's comfortable on the ball. He's just progressing the ball. All you need from a modern centre back, and obviously if you link that back to Eddie Howe, he'll just fit in perfectly.
I think we'll see Shaw leave this month. Actually, I think Shaw will be leaving in January.
I'll quite believe I've heard that as well. Where's he going to go? I don't know, but we can still get some money for him. He's got 6 months left on his contract, so. But if he does leave, expect a centre back to be coming in. By the way, I would not be surprised if Fabian Shaw was part of their exchange with Botman as well. So, and I got John. What's that man used there? Then no, it was not. I mean, even though the panel, even though the mags, that's in Stu.
Stu.
Got 67 people watching, so thank you very much indeed. Do hit the like button and do subscribe if you haven't done so. And I've also got 13,000 Twitter followers as well. Would you believe it? So just put
12,500 Man United fans, though.
Yeah, sure.
See you admitted it.
No, I'm not commenting. Yo, Andrew, feels like I had to go lads. I was going to fly. Sound. Everyone said hi to everyone in the chat. And I don't know if we've been linked to this guy, Ryan, because you're European expert, are you? Called Diego Carlos, plays for Sevilla, centre back.
He's being told off at the minute.
Sorry.
He's good on FIFA.
He's being told off.
Right. I tell you, let him sort that out. So, but I'm going to come to you, Jason, yeah, because you've been a bit quiet on me. Diego Carlos, Sevilla, it's been linked to us.
To be honest, I don't really know the player.
He's good on FIFA, Jace.
Well,
I don't play FIFA. I play FM. Never even signed him either.
Oh,
That's
thanks, Tom.
pathetic.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, about you. You don't know about Billy, don't you? I mean, I do. He's a fantastic defender. Plays Sophia. He's
Okay.
rugged. He's a Brazilian.
John, can I just ask you one question, right?
Go on.
You said to Ryan, you're a European expert, and then now you're claiming yourself to be. Wait, I don't get this. You asked Ryan. You asked Ryan because he's a European expert.
Yeah.
And when you could have just explained it yourself.
I know, but I know. I mean, I was going to explain to you now what he's like. You know what I mean?
John's the host, Danny. He's allowed to ask other people's opinions. You know.
I know.
And I'm a teenager, so I'm allowed to interfere, and people won't be. People won't tell me off.
Yes, the teenagers generally do interfere with themselves quite right.
Correct. Hey, I look after Andy. Just remember,
Yeah, you do.
He comes. I'm the first podcast that he came on to, and he's fantastic that day as well. That Diego Carlos, decent defender, plays Sevilla, and he's quality. Absolutely quality on the ball. Plays the ball out from the back well. Rugged as well. Expect a couple of sending offs, by the way, but he's my defender. He is my defender. And if he's been linked to Newcastle, that'd be fantastic. £30 million.
If we need defenders, what's the point going for ones that keep getting sent off?
Listen, he's still class. He's still a class defender. He tell you what, he eat Lascelles for breakfast, by the way.
And
Anyway.
we'll still need another defender if he eats Lascelles.
Yeah. He's my defender. My defender.
If you need Lascelles to get sent off, we need two bastards.
Yeah.
Stop naming carnivores.
Carnivores. Oh, I'll tell you what, he's one of the best defenders in world football, him. Let's be real. And Big Pakistan is coming soon. Saudi Arabia wants to give the Saudi fans something to cheer about and promote Newcastle in their country. I think that's brilliant, the fact that it's the case. Break the bank, get Kieran, and that could be a summer signing, but I don't think you're going to get him for Juve. No chance. Hope there will be some tribute to Dave on Saturday. He really deserves it 100%.
The program's going to be, he's in the program by all accounts, and we're hoping he's going to be on the screens as well. So, yeah, let's hope so.
Exactly. Michael, I'm not going to read your comment, mate. I mean, I'm not going to be the next one, so I'll let you explain that yourselves, mate. Expect Newcastle to announce Trippier sign tomorrow, according to Keith Downing. Sorry, Michael, but I like you, but I'm not going to read that out at all. I got, sorry, guys, but you missed many comments. I was comparing and commending what quick work our club does in the transfer window, now compared to Charnley. Feels great being part of the Compton club again. That's a fantastic comment, by the way.
Yep.
I ain't got a ticket for the match on Saturday, but really want to meet some of you guys and contribute and by tribute to Dave. I won't be there, Andrew, but I'll be at the Watford game next Saturday week. So I'm looking
going back to
forward
Chesway's comment, John. During the Ashley era, we only ever did our transfer business once early in one window, and that season we finished fifth.
Yes, that's Papi Cisse, if my memory serves us correctly. If you have gone in
the summer, we bought Ben Alpha, Kabay, Chiote, all early, and then went on to finish fifth. And then, like you say, in January, they got Cisse as well. Denver Bar was bought in summer, wasn't it? So, yeah, you get your work done early, it generally leads to better things.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. And listen, we got in early, and that's where it's going to be. We're very competitive. Our name's being linked to every single player sort of thing that moves. And could that be a good thing? You never know. But I'm going to talk about Barbosa as well, Gabriel Barbosa as well. Now, I watched, listen to Tim Vickery this afternoon. Right? I don't know if any of you guys listen to TalkSport, obviously, Tim Vickery. And he was asked about Gabby Ball, right? And he's basically said that he's been to Europe with Inter and Benfica, and he was an absolute disaster. 1 goal, right? And also, his attitude is not right. So when he gets subbed, he throws a strop, storms off. He's very left-footed, right? And he's not great at the header, and his right foot is quite weak. Yeah, I don't know if anyone watched him. I don't know if anyone watched this guy played in the World Cup few seasons back when he played Liverpool. Van Dijk had in his pocket all game. Yes, he scores goals. Yes, he's quick. And yes, he's skillful. But at the end of the day, and World Cup year's coming up as well. Is it the right time for him to come to the Premier League in World Cup year? Or could he miss out?
I think it's the right time. It's the right time for him, John, because he's got something to prove, and doing it in the toughest league in the world. You know, if he does well here, then he's going to be a cert for the Brazilian World Cup squad, isn't he? So it's the right time for him.
Yeah.
I don't think David Moyes. It's supposed to be us and West Ham. I don't think David Moyes will entertain it. He's had his fingers burned with Felipe Anderson, hasn't he? Yeah, I think we're in box seat for this one if he wants to come. That is.
Yeah,
I think he didn't want to come. I think he's told with Joe Linton, isn't
he? Yeah, this is the thing.
Wasn't Felipe Anderson a Manuel Pellegrini signing instead of a?
He was, but who got rid of him?
Yeah, but they did get money for him, didn't they?
Yeah, he did, but he got rid of him as soon as he could.
42 million. They paid 42 million.
Yeah. As soon as he could, he got him out the door, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, Rafael Benitez did get rid of James Rodriguez. It's kind of who suits your play style and who has the right attitude. And I don't think Felipe Anderson had the right attitude, to be honest. Yeah, he was a bit.
It sounds like this chap's the same. So I don't think David Moyes will go down that route.
Again, no, I agree.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. But right way it is as well. He saw 5 goals in 17 games for the Brazilian national team, and Tim Figgy also said as well he'd be very worried if he goes to Europe again, and he'd be better off staying in Brazil for now and see how it goes. But I agree with you, Billy. He's got a point to prove. If he comes to the Premier League and proves us wrong and gets the service, then he can shock everybody. But for what I heard from Vickery today, I'm not sure. But I'll back the guy. Diego Carlos, very mistake prone. That's from Foxy. He said no. And welcome to the chat. And everyone. So Carlos has released close to 80 million euros. Whew. Not sure about that. 80 million euros. That's how good he is, apparently. But Foxy thinks otherwise. I've got absolute odds on Ryan coming back. There he is. He's here.
What would you ask me about Diego Carlos?
Yeah, he plays for Seville, and he's a defender. And I don't know if you watched the guy. I mean, in my opinion, I think he's a decent player. I mean, he's splitting the fans, but he can make a little bit of mistake. But defensively, I think he's decent. Rugged.
The only time I saw him, I think, was in the Europa League final against Inter Milan, where he scored that deflected bicycle kick. But during that game, he looked like a pretty physical and fast center back. That's all I know. I can't say anything else.
Yeah,
saying the typical buzzwords for every defender.
Well, I think he's very rugged, by the way. And I tell you what, he'll ruffle a few strikers up as well. I've got 83 people watching live. Thank you so much, people. I really appreciate that. Do hit the like button. Do hit the subscribe button. And also get those comments flying as well. I got Kulevsky has been linked today. I like him. I do like him. He works hard. He's got a left. He's very left-footed. Works hard. He can play wide. He can play up front. Play a 10 and Swedish international as well. I think he's decent. Works hard.
But left-footers. But I don't think we've got that many left-footers in the team.
Obviously, Jamal Lewis is one. Kieran Clark's left-footed, which he's poor anyway. He's a poor one, by the way. In midfield, we got hardly no left-foot in midfield. Only Miggy. And we'll be in mid applause for days on Saturday against Cambridge. I hope there is. And I got on Ryan and Canada. And my bad, John. That's what I was too tempted to try and beat it into seeing. You're not going to forfeit a game, pal. You're not. And not going to be that neither. I'm not going to be that as well. Man cut this in. I understand. Sorry, Andrew. I'm not gonna read that. I'll get rid of that shit away. I'll go into that one for Ryan.
John, you're too wise to it. I don't know why they keep doing it, mate.
I know, I'm too wise. I'm not gonna play that game. No way.
Right, I've got to go, guys.
No problem, mate. Listen, I'll catch you in over the week sometime, mate.
Certainly will do. See you, fellas.
Yeah,
I gotta
thank you,
take.
Jordan.
I'm gonna
care.
take off too.
You go as well, yeah. No problem. Speak to you in a bit, man.
See you later.
Take care.
Catch you
See you
later.
Still waiting for but I'm gonna find those comments as well because could be an early one tonight, and you just stop at any time, sort of thing. And Victorians return to the Premier League with Villa, and should be announced tomorrow, according to Keith. And I'm not going to read that, and I'm not going to read that neither. And Sven Botman's urgently revising, putting a form of transfer request if the bid is rejected for. So would you take Botman? Yeah,
I'd quite happily take him. It looks like the player does want to come, and the clubs don't want to sell him. But if the player is going to be, you can just see him becoming quite unsettled if he wants the move to happen. So the club's going to eventually have to sell him. Otherwise, it's going to leak on to the rest of the players, and they're going to say, "Look, just sell him," because it's going to be too much bad vibes going around the training grounds and everything. So it's a win-win for him because he's going to push through that deal.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he will. But I think he wants to come to the Premier League sort of thing. You probably have to release clause on his contracts. And Annie, what about Sven Botman for Lille?
Yeah, he's an excellent player, isn't he? And obviously won the title with Lille last season. So he's won something, which is obviously a positive for you, I suppose. But I just don't think he's the right fit in a fusion. I just don't know why. I just don't see Sven Botman as the right fit right now.
Yeah. Because
last season, Lille were a team that liked to play on the counter attack quite a lot and liked to sit in and then hit on the break. And even though Sven Botman was a good player at defending, he didn't really progress the ball at the back. He didn't really play out the back as a team. And when Lille have tried to do that this season, there you go, halfway down Liga. So I just don't think he's the right fit right now. But future, definitely, I think so. Yeah,
absolutely. I've found this out. We need Gini. If we can't get Botman, then we should go for Ginter, which I think is interbound, by the way. Lucas Dean, I would bring in 2 centre forwards and another centre back, 100%. Ryan Spade is in that bill. We've got
still hoping that we can bring in Nicolas Sula. Rating.
I will. Julie, I'm not going to read it out the next one, by the way, unfortunately, but I'm not going to read it out. Julie, thanks for your donation, BS. I really appreciate that. Ryan, Charlie Adam T-shirt is here. Let me know if you want that sent to the Charlie Adam signed shirt. And sorry, he's gone now. He's gone. But I'm going to fly through this very, very quickly, sort of thing, before we wrap up, by the way. And I'm not going to read the next one from Jock. I'm sorry, mate. And I've got European League final. Now not good enough. This loss. Rocks at the back. I've got a couple spams here, by the way. And one thing I'm going to say, stop this. That's what I'm saying. I can't wait to play with Joel Linton. That is, I'm Kieran. And then Matthew said, I thought I had John here. You know what it is, right? I mean, I do Sunderland now, and I'm not going to forfeit at all whatsoever. What are your thoughts on mercenaries? I'm instructed against it, but with more thought, Newcastle is an easy club to start loving more than the money once they're here. And that's from Chester. What's your take on it? Are you good with mercenaries at the club, or would you just say just for the season?
It's a tough one. It's our first window. It's tough.
It is.
I think yes, we need the mercenary type players. If we're going to need them now more than anything, if we're going to survive this season.
Yeah,
but it's still going to be. I don't want us to be like a Man City type club. I want us to build slowly, but we do need a good fair amount of numbers brought in this window. Yeah, and then just get them to gel, and then just bring in maybe 1 or 2 in the summer. We don't want to change the entire 11 within 2 windows because they're not going to be able to gel, and we'll be in the same situation as we have been this season.
Yeah, I agree. was going to say, John, what's Newcastle famous for? Well, football, of course. Drinking, if people drink. The city, the people, the Fennis people, the North East as well. Absolutely amazing. So, hey, it is what it is. It's a fantastic city. And I've got to on Foxy. Don't think we get Barbosa. Villa Wolves interested in him now as well. Thing is, right, if you're after a player, don't tell us. Just go and get him. Do you know what I mean? Just go and get him.
Just do what Villa did with Danny Ings. That just went straight under the radar, and they just announced him. And it was like, when did they even put a bid in for him?
Exactly. Today, apparently, according to Fabrizio Romano. So, Jolie, all players are mercenaries. Man City is full of them, and they are brilliant. And I can only dream of these names at just so City.
Gosh.
You know,
Mate, we're being linked with Harley Dean. Harley Dean. Bloody hell. He's out to play for bloody Birmingham. He's not playing for Birmingham, and we're linked with him.
But you have your best player in Danny Simpson.
Please have him. Please.
Yay!
Take him back.
Wow. I'm going to wrap this up very quickly there. Did anyone see Botman liking Trippier a pic of him at the training ground on Twitter?
Yeah.
I heard that.
He liked the picture, so I was just thinking, well, that's another thing with Botman. He's seeing that big names are actually willing to come to us to help us get out of this situation. So if he's seeing these big names join, it's going to want to make him join even more to play alongside these other big names.
Exactly. Totally agree. That's what we need. Big names as well to come to Newcastle. We need someone's going to come in and improve our team. And if they do that and keep us up, fantastic. Then the world's an oyster. There you go. Got Mugu as well. I'll take a risk on Gabigol. He's got 5 for Brazil since he last had a Euro club. He's much improved. Let's hope that's the case. Botman's going to be a world-class defender in the future. Let's hope so. Hope Edian takes him there. Going to be very worried if it aren't in talks to a strike about a weekend. Matthew, need to be patient, mate. We'll be absolutely fine. Even as hope for a solid centre back and centre mid and strike ASAP. That's for James. He's a fantastic guy. He's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Andrew, great stream, John. Guest, thank you very much. You don't need to apologise, Jordan. You're absolutely fine, mate. But one thing I'm going to say, I'm not going to be falling for ever again, my guy. Got Ryan. Nice to see you tonight. I hope you're okay. And Isaac Hayden did an interview saying fans thinking players will join us instead of close like Milan are deluded. Almost if he's talking about the Botman deal. Did AC Milan pull out the deal? According to reports, they did.
Well, it's apparently that Lille wanted like 60 mil. They wanted double the amount, and AC Milan were like, yeah, no chance. And they pulled straight out of it.
They pulled out straight away. They're not going to hang about. They're not going to hang about at all whatsoever. But extra stream chat, thanks so much. Wraps up very quick. I think I'll be able to come before we wrap up. No worries. First of all, the rest will by at least 5. That's from Jan from Belgium. We need a creative midfield. There's nobody apart from Shelby. They got Hayden. It's a disgrace if he said that. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, they didn't come out and say that they're going to join us and say like to AC Milan, right? I've got a message for you, Isaac, right? AC Milan are a bigger club than Newcastle United. Always have, always will be, right? They won more trophies than us, yeah? And they're a prestigious football club, yeah? It's as simple as that. But these footballers, man, they need to wise up, man. Do your research. Yeah, so when you do that interview, I don't know what he done. I think he done it yesterday, mate, or maybe it's today. We let Hayden say, current players won't back out from the team for new signings. Well, that's Hayden play better. To him to come out and say that, right? They need a shift. They need to put a performance on. He's not the manager.
They have no say in the matter because Eddie Howe ends up picking a 25-man squad. So whoever he leaves out, just might as well just go and find themselves a new club now because they ain't going to be playing when new players are
exactly that. And you know what? I think Ice Hayden needs to wise up as well. So he hasn't been brilliant, Andy, this season. Not really. Apparently, Elizabeth turned Barca and Real Madrid for Pardew. So if that's true about Hayden, he's talking utter nonsense. I'll read that again. That is a disgrace, man. Utter disgrace. These footballers need to shut the hell up, you know what I mean? Because they haven't been exactly class, haven't they? Let's be real. And these footballers, man, need to buttons like for his official account. Take care, Truls. You everyone else. And just goodbye very quickly. Maybe Hayden should get himself an agency podcast to say that. I want him to come on my channel and say that as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I got John Richardson as well, not the journalist John Richardson. John, I agree, we need to be patient, but we only have a week to bring a striker in before the Watford game. Yeah, that is true. But I'm sure they do their best to get one in. And we'll see what happens.
I think we're focusing more on the defence at the moment because, as we've said, time after time after time after time after time again, we haven't had a centre-back since 2018. So that is our main concern. Bring in a centre-back before thinking about upgrading any other player on the pitch.
Exactly. And Anil? And Andy, same to you?
Yeah, I think a centre back is what you need right now. As I said on Sven Botman, I don't think he's the right fit.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? I'm not sure who it is. Maybe the board at Newcastle have identified. I don't know. Nobody knows. But it'll be interesting to see how you get on the transfer window. It's only been 5 days. A lot more incomings will come in. The window's at a very early stage, and surely, we're going to be told a bit more in terms of who might be the potential incomings: centre back, defensive midfielder, striker, winger, whatever. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. How it goes ahead in the next. I think the next 2 weeks it'll be. I think that'll be the real shaping of the window for Newcastle.
Yeah, you'll see what happens on that one. Sort of thing. These important defenders is important, and strikes will be a bonus before the Watford. TT on his way. Mark my words. I wouldn't have him because he's injured prone. John, stop picking up Italian clubs. I'm not. I'm just saying it's about Milan as well. It's 30 million for Botman, no more. We will not be held to ransom. So let us play hardball. Then I'm sorry, we're not the club to be messed about. Not sure about Hayden sharpest in the tools. Just said all of a sudden, North East years ago, it looked likely. Yeah, I think it could happen. You two, so Matty, tell Hayden to get on your channel. Oh, I'd love to get on my channel and he can explain himself. I doubt if he would. Batman played against Heaton Stanton, so it wasn't a lucky likely. Then I got pause. The team's not coming. Newcastle is on struggling money at Barca. I think he's on a lot of money. Weak, this guy. To be fair, apart from that, he didn't come across well. He also said how sets up first to play our game, not respect opponents. Whoever's boost would think more negative. First on how to stop the opposition. Yeah, if I don't read the comments, I do apologise on that one. Once Trippier comes through, the rest of the flock go to Man City and get Aki. That's some belly. Over you, okay, mate. I don't think he'll come. I would rather prefer Diego Carlos over Botman, if I'm brutally honest. Yeah, I don't think Foxy will agree with that one. And we can't afford his wages. Even to Thomas, hope you're well, mate. Still to stop back, Dave. I think you're not the only one, mate. I'm absolutely got him, man.
We're the richest club in the world. We can afford anyone's wages.
That's very true. John's Talent Clubs, him saying up the Torino the other day. I did not say up the Torino the other day at all. My team is Juve, if anything. But I like to watch Italian football. And fly through this. Is that the Mogul? Truls, and that's all the comments I have done. So, just quick on Saturday's game before we wrap up. It's the Cambridge game. I hope that game is going to be live on stream, so I doubt it will be. And the game's a sellout, Jason.
I know. I only saw a post a little while ago saying that someone tried to get a ticket about it. The game's completely sold out, which is great to see. It's just that St James's Park is going to be constantly full from now on. You just not hardly ever going to see an empty seat again.
Exactly. But that's fantastic support. That like Cambridge has sold their tickets well, and big up to Cambridge fans going to come up. Like we should beat them easily, sort of thing. But it's not a given. It's not a given because these lesser clubs gives it a real go. They sort of gone and knock teams over. They do a come up. Look at the game against Oxford at home. We couldn't beat them at home. But still, we can't afford Hamster Charlie less than a year ago. But now we're in the big league now. Yeah, shocking news there. Me too, mate. I just find it is apart from saying really good enough for Charlotte Hayden. It came across well, yeah. Cordy and Trippier in the summer. Trippier's here now, mate. 5-0. And what about he's popped, he's gone, isn't he? Let's have a look. Fino, Tatoon, Anderson, Stevenson. I didn't know Jason had a channel. I'm going to subscribe now. Great show, guys. Have a good night. And you, Foxy, get subscribed to Jason. And I tell you what, he's got some good content, by the way. We're going to try and get him 1,000 so he can start doing memberships and do some donations.
I've got a long way till I get there.
Oh!
Man, you're like 158.
Bloody yeah. Just keep going. It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing to do. Because what I did when I first started, not only that, I got some other fans. I did Swansea and Brentford. I got Derby, Sheffield Wednesday. I've done that as well. And I tell you what, it was just no regret. They thought I was brilliant on there as well. That's the club as well. I've taken an Annie's job as well. So I'm not doing championship one for a long time. That would be Annie's job, by the way. I got also a lot better than Kieran. And I'll just before this speak to a wrap up, by the way. How do you actually know we pay anyone's wages? Yes, the richest club in the world, but we don't actually know if we have a wage cap at our club. I think we should, for one word, Barca. We will not be following Barca. Don't do it.
Barca, one word, in serious shit.
Yeah. Well, they got the money now. They paid 55 million for Ferran Torres, and not only that, yeah. They also João Laporte has come out and said that we are back in the market now because we are back.
That's what weirds me out. It's the fact that they're like £1 billion in debt, yet they can go out and spend 55 million for Torres.
Yeah, I don't get it. I just don't get it at all whatsoever. I mean, I really don't. It is an absolute wow. I tell you what, they're still going to pay stupid amounts of wages a week, which I just don't get at all. But
you'd think they're just putting themselves further and further in debt, and in the end, they're just going to end up being liquidated.
Exactly. And Butcher Romano said the second one will be in soon, Johns. Who it is, of course, all the player who said he's coming to England is Coutinho. He's going to Villa, mate. He's going to Villa. Jelly stands also and hospitality left at the Cambridge match. Wow. Brilliant. Unfortunately, I don't know how many people, Jason, and you, Geordie, as well, but Barca still can't register Ferran Torres. Then taking out crazy loans doesn't mean they have the money. That's from Foxy. I just don't get them at all whatsoever. Why are they doing it? We should clap in the 69th minute for Dave. I think we should as well. If I was doing the watch along, I'll be doing that as well. Otherwise, I have to go on to NUFC main one as well. And we should clap 69 minutes for Dave. Barca will never be liquidated, never too big a club. Can I come on? That's from Dave. I was about to wrap up now, mate, unfortunately. So you got to come on next week. So I'll do an hour and a half, and it's 9 o'clock as well. So I need to do things. Jason Costa, they have 500 million worth of sponsors a year. Gee whiz. I got Belly 81. Do subscribe to me, my guy. Get Bell just for the hell of it. That ain't gonna happen soon.
No.
650k a week. How weird, man. And not like it's 32, 33. And Madrid were 100 million in debt. They signed Zidane for 49, which was a record at the time. I think those clubs rely more on player shirt sales. That's very, very true. What's Jason's channel? What's your channel, mate? Where do you find you, mate?
I'll drop it in the comments.
Yeah, it's going to pop in the comments, Carl, mate. So don't go away. So, John, Villa have said they may not be able to match his wages, and that was on 7 p.m. Well, I didn't know that sort of thing. Do apologize. I didn't know that. But we should see. The Bank of Madrid are never pulling the plug on Real. That's according to Abs. So if you put that in there, and then that should come up. That's it. There you go, mate. It's called Keeping It Tune YouTube. So keep it in tune. Click on that. Do subscribe to this channel. It's amazing. And yeah, before I let you go, because we're going to wrap up, mate. And yeah, so we should win on Saturday, right?
Oh, it should be an easy win. We haven't got Bruce to screw things over like the last couple of seasons. Not beating, struggling against Rochdale and all that. A very decent game coming against Morecambe. Oh, don't want those memories again. We've now got a better manager. We're performing better. So you'd expect us to go out attack from the off, not name I wouldn't expect us to name a weaker side. So I would still go for a stronger side just to show that we mean business. And I can see maybe a 4-0 win for us on that.
Yeah, totally agree. See what happens on that. I'm going to say 3-0 to Newcastle as well. And let's hope that it go all the way. Let's win the FA Cup for David Harrison, King of Northumberland. Let's win it for him. If we do win that game, I'm going to dedicate that trophy to him. Dedicate it because it's him, at the end of the day.
Definitely.
And just a bit of breaking news as well from the Mirror. According to the Mirror, that Newcastle switched their attention to Samuel Umtiti after they failed to land Botman. But Newcastle still would have a higher bid, but they want Umtiti from Barca as well. I'm not sure about getting this guy. I'm not sure at all whatsoever. I don't know about him at all.
I probably would take him. He is a decent player. It's just he's injury prone. If we can keep him fit, I mean, we could land a pretty good player.
Yeah. That's the thing. That is the thing, man. Because the thing is, right, when he's fit, when he plays for 30-odd games a season, he is absolutely quality. He's a World Cup winner. Don't forget that. I'm not sure he's Champions League winner as well, but he's definitely 100% a winner with La Liga as well. So big up to him. But unfortunately, he's still young, by the way. He's 25, 26, something like that. Fair play to him. I think we'll have more on the government helping them out. They also keep selling the training ground out here. Real Madrid getting Mbappe and Haaland very suspect. They tried to get him 50 million, by the way, from Mbappe sort of thing. I wouldn't be surprised I got turned down, man. They don't want him. However, whoever offers Barca money, he'll go. They want a fee, and we're the only club they can do it. They want our money. They want our help. Thank you very much indeed, Belly, for subbing our channel as well, mate. If you fancy being a member, it's only 99p a month. And if I hit 100 members, I should do in a competition as well. So all the money I receive from the membership goes towards competition. So it goes back towards the channel. Newcastle fans are speculating whether the club should consider January sweep for Christian Eriksen. For me personally, no. I like him, but I'm not sure if his heart sort of thing. I'm not sure. That's the one. I want to be delicate on that, by the way. I want to be delicate on that one, by the way. But you need to treat him very, very with care. Thanks, Belly. I watched a vid on TT. He's a great. He is great or look great. Injury prone though. That's the thing. Dave was weird, too young to die. That's from Thomas. Well said. When it will be announced, hopefully tomorrow. John, are you doing the stream tomorrow? It would be great if you can get a Cambridge fan on to discuss the weekend's game. I'll probably do that on Friday, probably on Friday. So I've got to go on Macy's channel at 6 o'clock on Friday and do the press conference reaction on the same night about 8:30. So do join us for that. Thanks very much indeed, Tom. And if medics say he can play, that will take him. But how long would he take to get back to match fitness? That is the thing. You need someone there now. Keep the spirits up, people. Dave would have wanted us to, even if it's very hard. Absolutely well said, Truls, my guy. So listen, you're going to say easy win on Saturday. I'll say easy win. And just before I let you go, who do you think will be the next player to come in? Thanks, John.
Personally, I'd like Nicolas Sula to come in. I rate him really well. I think he would be a good statement in the centre back role, and that's where we need strengthening the most. Mm-hmm. I want to focus more on the centre back, as I've constantly said, on a broken record type of repetitiveness that we haven't signed the best centre back since 2018. Yeah, so that is the first player that I want to bring in. I don't want to focus on anywhere else on the pitch until a centre-back is brought in. Yes, we need a striker. We all know that. Yeah. But that defence needs some serious sorting out. We say we need a striker, but Eddie Howe has said that he is a good striker. Yeah. Why are we not seeing Dwight Gale? I would like to see Dwight Gale, see if he can prove himself whilst Wilson's out. Gale is a striker. Gale is our only striker. Play Dwight Gale. Let's see what he can do. Can he do it? If not, just use him for now, and then we can bring in a striker during the window, but focus on that defence for now. Yeah, I think you're right. He's got to be given a chance to see what he does on Saturday, see if he copes with it, see if he hacks it sort of thing, and we see what happens there sort of thing. You never know. He could shock us, yeah? You just never know.
he could score a hat-trick and then stake a claim for the team against Watford on Saturday. It's not going to be easy, but one thing I'm going to say, I think he's decent. I hope he is decent, by the way. Isn't a pacemaker regulated by the Premier League? Same reason his contract's cancelled, not allowed to play. Ain't had to let him go. I'm not a journal, John. I thought I was John, the journal there. Good try, though. I'm going for fun and will on Saturday. Depends on team we play. I would expect Darlow in goals. That's the thing. I'd rather have a strong team, to be honest with you. Just win the bloody thing. Play a strongest team out and win the bloody thing. Yeah. And Lingard, yeah, I'll take Lingard all day long. Can't say a clean sheet. But if they did get the green light from the medics, we'll have to see. But as long as he's okay to play, I'm sure. Gail Vilka, I think he's on loan, mate.
I think he's been recalled because Vilka has been recalled because he said he wants first team football.
Yeah, I think he'd go back to his native homeland on loan, mate. Excuse, that's what I'm hearing. So it's not confirmed yet, but I just got a feeling that it's going to happen. I've got Ryan as well. Do subscribe to your channel, Ryan, by the way. And is it done? The medical seems to take it all day, right? It takes time, mate, yeah? It takes time, and listen, it's going to happen tomorrow, mate. So please, just be patient, mate. It's going to happen, yeah?
I want to know if this Munoz guy is for real because we haven't seen him.
I don't know.
He's not played a single under-23 match. He's not been seen. There's not been any pictures of him. Who is this random person? We ain't seeing no Munoz.
Not even a photo, mate. Not even a photo. Unbelievable. But we got proper people now, and they're going to take us to the top. Matty Long's had to get a run out, and that's Matty. Go right. I wouldn't
mind it. It'd be something different in the midfield.
Yeah, definitely. We need the midfield sort of thing, but again. What's going to happen is what it is, what it will be. I hope that Matty comes in and prove herself. Cool. Then you never know. But I just got a feeling he's going to be out on loan again. Matty Long stuff. I really do.
If he can't do it at Aberdeen, then what makes you think he can do it at Newcastle?
Exactly. Totally agree. I take as much players off Man U just to pay off his twin brother off. Yeah, you say that. Listen, if Macy's listening to that sort of thing, she
definitely take Van der Beek.
Yeah, Van der Beek. Thank you very much. Van der Beek, Cavani. I take him. Great to see you all soon, you Thomas, mate. And the last one this evening, saw a video of the trip leaving the training ground a few hours ago, and I'm sure Adam was there as well.
Yeah. I think it was that video as well.
He was at the match. Yeah, I thought so. That'd be brilliant. Listen, just go wrap it up, mate. Been there for over an hour and a half, and got Adam's feed, Julian and Gil to play at the weekend. Joe will have to play in central mid. He have to. That's his position now. I don't want to see him in front again. But did you enjoy coming on?
As always a pleasure.
Right. And Andy's gone, by the way, so we won't say bye to him because he's gone. So what you got coming up for the next few days?
Well, gonna have the my usual live show with Chippers on Saturday. Yeah. After the game, hopefully it's a win, and we'll obviously dedicate that to Dave, and obviously let Chippers have his say on the matter because Chippers didn't know till the last minute when that all happened. So gonna let Chippers have his say, and also bring some other guests on, let them have their say, and also discuss the match. Mm-hmm. If we can all watch it, that is, depending on if it's going to be shown live. So we'll find out about that. But yeah, Saturday, 8:00 or a bit later, depending on when the kickoff is. I'll be live on that.
Go and check out Keeping It Tune channel from Jason. He's got some good ones there, by the way, and he's very passionate about his team as well.
And also, if you want to see a tribute to Dave, then I did upload a video this morning.
Go for it.
For Dave.
Go for it. Definitely do that as well. And also, I'm going to mention same with FE channel as well. And last but not least, 8 games, 982. We should not be playing our strongest side in the cup, where we sit in a common position. We all win the thing, then you got to play most of the strongest team, sort of thing. But it is what it is. But I can't see that happening anytime soon. You're going to get youngsters as well playing that game. That's the thing. You've got 50,000 people, and then we're going to end up seeing a lot of kids playing as well. But if they get a squad, they get a team, go for it. take care, Joe Linton. And listen, thanks for coming on, mate. And I'm going to wrap up. We've got things to do. And thanks again for Joe Linton for a £5 donation. So I really appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much. And he's on £86,000 a week, yeah. So sure he can afford a £5, but there you go.
Yeah, definitely.
Yay!
He could lend me a few grand whilst he's at it.
Absolutely. Further ado, I mean, membership would be fantastic. And not only that, I mean, memberships. That's what I'm looking at as well. So please do join some memberships. Only 99p. And listen, do subscribe. Do hit the like button, subscribe. And also leave the comments in as well. And also to Jason's channel as well. Great show. Thanks, Thomas. And I'm going to leave you and the 50 people watching live as well. And I'll see you back. Definitely Friday, but I'll go on the Leicester Till I Die show at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And just for the quiz, I'll be on that as well. So, yeah. And then on Friday, I'll be back on Macy's channel at 6 o'clock doing the press conference reaction on Friday. So, without further ado, thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming on, Jay. And
No worries.
thanks for Ryan, Anil, and Big Billy as well, joining my channel as well. Appreciate that. And all the viewers at home. And have a fantastic evening. Watch what you're doing. Out of here.